We're back on the air. This is Radio Entrepreneurs, and I'm always excited when I have Mark Z from Mark Z Legal Staffing to my left, and he's my co-host for this next interview. Mark, welcome back.
Jeff, great to be here, and great to be your compatriot this morning. We have Eric Sigman this morning, and Eric is with McLane Middleton. Eric, thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
So, Eric, why don't you tell us a little bit first about McLane Middleton, and then we'll talk about your practice.
Sure. So McLane Middleton's a sort of a regional New England law firm based out of New Hampshire. It's about 100 years old. There's about 100 attorneys. The main office is in Manchester. We've got offices in Portsmouth, Concord, and then my office is in Woburn, where there's about 20, 25 of us, and we just opened a small satellite in Boston as well, so we're getting a foothold in the Boston market too. We're primarily focused on areas like corporate law, litigation, employment law, estate planning, and we do a number of other specialties, but that tends to be our primary focus.
Excellent. Well, Eric, in every firm, especially today, legal breaks down in subspecialties, and an area that is hotter than hot these days because of people that want to get involved, entrepreneurs that want to get involved in their own businesses, but really are concerned about the capital and are concerned about making mistakes, is franchising. And you have a strong background in franchise law.
Yeah, so I represent a lot of franchisees, so people that are looking to acquire the actual businesses. So a Dunkin' Donuts owner, or one of those types of clients. Franchising is a great way for somebody that wants to get into business without having to start from scratch. They basically,
and with somewhat of a concept that they know is proven.
Correct, and absolutely, they have a brand, they have a concept, they have a system, which is very important.
Because they might be entrepreneurial, but they might not be strategic.
Correct. Yeah, and somebody's already done a lot of that work for them.
Right.
And they just need to really follow the system and sort of work off of a bigger national brand.
Eric, tell us a little bit more about the types of franchises that you get involved in, because when people think of franchises, they think of Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's.
Sure.
But it really captures that term a lot of different types of businesses.
Sure. So I've worked on franchises that are actually franchise brokers. So it's a franchise for people who want to sell franchises. I've worked on, I just did a trampoline park, a hair salon. I've done a lot of different industries, from brick and mortar, sort of the more traditional restaurant type.
Yeah, franchises for everything nowadays.
Absolutely.
Trash removal,
Yep.
junk removal.
Business coaching, absolutely.
Business coaching,
Yep.
It's true. I've seen people who didn't do business coaching their whole career. All of a sudden, they've got a franchise for coaching.
Yes.
Ceiling companies, floor companies.
Mm-hmm.
There is a franchise for everything, and
Yep.
it's really about what you're interested in and what
Sure.
the system is. But do you look at franchises now and think this is not a great concept? Are there certain things you look for, a checklist?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm a franchise attorney, so I believe in it. But there's always hair on those deals. You've got a franchisor who's got a lot of power, who doesn't necessarily need you. They can get the next guy. So their terms are often very onerous and, very one-sided. So for me, what I look for is a franchisor really that's going to work with the people that they're working with in a proven system. It's a lot. I have a lot more confidence in somebody who's buying an established franchise where they have 5,000 locations all over the world versus the second location of a franchise that just started last year. So there's a number of factors that go into that analysis. Yeah.
If someone wants to find you at the firm, how would they find you?
It's www.mclane.com.